This is a stock market brief. We do market weeks normally on Friday. We want to bring you all the information that we have on the markets. And this is a week that I'm normally off, but I'm just going to bring you a short little video as the market has surged up to new highs. We're going to take a look at the S&P 500. We'll look at my cycle analysis and projection. Cycle analysis, the unique way that we look at the markets. And then I'll show you my level 4 indicators and the MCM, Market Condition Monitor Pro version, that has just a great look at the way to see the condition of the market and of individual stocks. For this week, just briefly, the stock market just has completely looked beyond all the geopolitical issues and the trade war, with the SPX and NDX, NASDAQ, S&P 500 surging to a new high. Techs and AI were clearly the leaders and exposed what could be a reason for caution. Yesterday, when the market made a new high after pulling back and then having this big recovery, only 22 stocks in the S&P 500 made new highs, which is much lower than we saw previously when there was a pullback and then a recovery. The last one, when this happened, actually had 67 new highs. So this, at that time, I was talking about how poor the breadth was, and now this breadth is really poor. It will take a big improvement in the breadth to support further upside in the market. We actually could see that, and you be looking at the second, third tier of the market when you look at like the mid caps or the lower caps in the Russell. And right now, we're not really seeing those carry the market yet, though they're pretty strong. And I'm going to show you timing for a potential small correction, I think, that we have coming up. And for the week, this week, the major index is up 3.5 to 4%. Just a great upside move that we're seeing in the markets. Before I get to the analysis, this is the final weekend for our top tier level 4 upgrade or subscription. This is just incredible. It's a non-recurring membership, so you get to see everything that we do for just $99 for the month. Regular $159, so it's 37% discount. You're going to get our market condition monitor, which I'm going to show you just in a few minutes. You'll get all of our multiple time frame charts, all the analysis on the 84 symbols that we think are the best widely held, all our proprietary studies, which you could put on the Thinkorswim platform, and we have them in static version if you don't have Thinkorswim, so this is still a great idea for you. Our just great grid archive for Thinkorswim also, which has all of our studies on it. You're going to get all of our comprehensive support, Q&A with the askSlim an analytical team, webinars, videos, best practices, and more, and everything that's in level 3, 2, and 1. And right now, this is a special sneak peek to you. Slim AI is coming. This is one of the greatest support tools that you will ever have, and that's included in all of our premium memberships. It is in testing right now, and in the next couple of weeks, we'll be rolling it out to all of our members. You have never, ever seen anything like this. It will be like I am coaching you directly. You're going to be absolutely astounded. And I want you to go to our website right now. Go to the top of the site, look up in the top right corner, and you'll see how you sign up for this $99 special. Remember, Slim AI is coming. This is the greatest support tool for traders that you have ever seen. So just get ready for that. Really excited to make that announcement. Let's take a look at the S&P 500 in here as we look at SPX. And then we'll look at our MCM market condition monitor. Here is the S&P 500, and on the left here we have the weekly, on the right here we have the daily, and let's just blow this up here for you to see and take a look at this weekly cycle analysis. Let me just get this wider here for you. There we go. So remember that what we're looking at is energies in the market rhythms. Cycle analysis is looking at these buy and sell rhythms as money comes in, money comes out of the market. The bottom are the cycle brackets, which are just a timing tool for us. It's a drawing tool. Those are not the cycles. Those are just an idea of the energy in the market. And when you have this rhythm up and down, as you see right in here, the configurations of how those set up give us massive amount of information. Plus our momentum indicators that are in there, the slim ribbon, the reversal scout, those all give us tremendous amount of information. And then when you get important upside moves that break down, when you see like right over here, that gives us even more information. Where are we now in that cycle? Well, you can see in here where momentum turned up on the reversal scout, giving us an idea of positive conditions back here in the late part of April. It said that this low was made and in place, and it's been moving up ever since. We expected that it was going to make it up to a new high, and it did that. Now, our projections right over here, which are the monthly extensions, are right over here, 6188 approximately. Let's just say 6200. And this one up over here at about 6470. Those are the upside potential moves. Now I want you to notice the minor cycles right in here. You see that right in here, and the one coming up right in here. You could see this one brought a pullback in here of almost 10% on the downside. This one here, well, it wasn't quite as big on the downside, from 6100 to 5770 something. So that was 240 points, let's say. So that was, more like a 4 or 5% decline. And you can see that you've got this time period over here coming into mid to late July. So sometime in here, this is likely to stall and give you some kind of a pullback. Remember, these minor cycles that you see right in here generally don't make the highs. So what that means is that some kind of a pullback and then moving up again to these levels of 6200, 6470 on the upside. That is what the cycle analysis looks like under positive momentum conditions that you could see here, which project that a pullback will be met with buying and then moving to the upside again. Note these were the supports way down over here, like 5670 and lower. We're not looking for that at all. We just have them listed under some extreme condition. Note that this big bear market move over here, which came based on the trade war, nailed that monthly 38.2%. So that was fantastic. And again, here's those monthly extensions, and very close to 6,200 is that next one on the S&P 500, and we are already close to that already. Let's take a look at this daily chart right here, and you can see the cyclical action that's going on in here. Now, for our members, they know that there was a slight shortening in the energies in the market, and what was an average of about 20 bars in these cycles, now there's more like an average of 18. It averages really over the decades on these daily chart, between 18, 17 on the shorter end, and sometimes out to 23 or 24 on the long end. There is a variance in the cycle patterns, and that's why we add so many things to understand them. This is the slim ribbon. Let me get my pointer here, where you have the slim ribbon in here, and you can see as it turned positive in here, the slim ribbon PO on the bottom turned green. This is a level 4 indicator. Please do take advantage of our non-recurring special for just $99. And you can only get that now for the next 3 days. So this is the time to do that. Slim ribbon positives, giving you the positive momentum. This target zone right over here that you see is the 78.6 to the 100% fib extension off of this previous cycle. Let's just take a little closer look here. So that level right over there is an area of around 61.90 at the top of the target zone right there, which is very much in line with what we saw in those monthly extensions. Here's the next level right over here, which is around 6,300. So the expectation is that this will continue to go up. Now note this corrective period here. This takes you into mid-July. I'm going to go back to the weekly. So you can see in here, this corrective period takes you into mid-July. That says that when this rally gets tired, that it is likely to give us some indications of topping, and we'll see that on the 2-hour work that we do first, and then it will likely pull back and give us this pullback. These two light blue lines you see are the range of timing that we expect the pullback to come. The market really wouldn't be in any danger, any concern, unless it broke 59.43 here on the S&P 500. Then we would say there's a lot of weakness there, and if that happened in the next couple days or few days, well, that would be a pretty negative signal. But we don't really see that coming. We probably see the market more maintaining this positive structure that we see in here, which is just a beautiful upside move that we've seen, and the structures that we've seen on these weekly chart and the structure that we see here on the daily chart coordinate well with positive momentum in both, pointing to the upside, and that's been great. The slim ribbon PO on the daily chart here, see those upside arrows? That is a fantastic indication. It tells you when momentum is ready to engage again on the upside, and that's been fantastic. If I blow this up a little bit and show you the time period before that when the stock market was weak and it told you ready to engage on the downside again, well, you can see fantastic indicator. So please do subscribe to level 4, taking that special, and then you'll be able to have our proprietary indicators on your charts. This is our market condition monitor. This is the pro version, which will give you a look at 4 different type of charting time frames, which are set up for investors, short-term swing trader, and for intraday traders. The intraday one is only available for level 4 members. Level 3 members can subscribe to this, but will not get that shorter time frame in there. Let's take a look here at what the conditions are in the market. When we look here, and you can see that what we're looking at is the QQQ IWM and the diamond, and let me get that SPY back in there, and all of them showing very bullish conditions here, except when I look at put that up there yet. That was Apple. So here we have diamonds, IWM, QQQ, and SPY, all very bullish there on the short term. If I go to the intermediate term right over here, you can see the conditions are bullish, 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 all of that are very much in line. And then underneath there, you could see conditions on Apple and some other ones showing up. Let's look at the trade setup conditions in here. And we're looking at all types of securities, but I'm going to switch this over to stocks. And you can see here that, wow, what a great indicator this is. As you can see, everything in here, the ones that are very bullish right there, that's your top 10 or so showing up there. And let's just go to the very bearish conditions in here, and there's your worst 10 that you see right in there. And you can see there's actually a semiconductor in there, RUN. That's interesting, and it's by industry group also, so you can look at it that way. So this is just an incredible way for you to get a good look at the condition of the stock market, looking at the individual stocks, looking at the ETFs, or looking at all of them right there. And let's just go by symbol, and you can see you can go back to the S&P 500, and right there, all very bullish, giving you great indications of the market. This is just a fantastic tool, and we really encourage you to go to askSlim.com and to sign up for that special level 4 membership. Just 3 days more to go. You want to get acquainted with us, sign up for our Snapshot Lite free. Go to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and do like this video, give it a thumbs up. Any questions you have, write to Matt at askSlim.com. Don't forget, Slim AI is coming It is going to blow you away. I want you to be so incredibly careful because it is so crazy out there. And I'm always wishing you great trading.
Well, I'm going to sit in